Hey, good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Um, I'm just going to give people a couple of minutes to start joining us. Thank you for getting up on a Monday morning to say hello. I have some really exciting news. So, actually, I'm just going to go ahead and get right into it. We have a space. We have a place to call our own, the Triangle Homeschool Resource Center. I'm so excited to start getting in there and start doing things to build the community that everybody has been so supportive of, to give us a place to call our own, to have classes, to have gatherings, to have just a place to go that's a community center feel for homeschoolers. So where do you go when you need to get out of your own house and you don't have a class to go to in particular, or you don't want to go sit at Panera and hope that you run into some homeschoolers? Your chances are probably better at Chick-fil-A, but the homeschool cafeteria. But if, it's going to be a place where you can come and hang out, where if you want to teach a class or lead a group or, do something that us homeschoolers do to get together, then you'll have a place that hopefully you can rent affordably, to borrow, to gather. So that's our big announcement. We have a space. It is in the Cary Town Center Mall. So it is small. We're just getting started. We're going to start really small so that I can keep it affordable for everybody and just kind of figure out exactly what it is that we need as a community. And thanks to the ladies at the Fierce Female Founders for making this possible for us. They're really helping us out financially so that we can get off the ground solidly without a whole lot of debt and a whole lot of, having to make it really expensive. So if you have a family-owned business or a woman-owned business and you're looking to grow, or you have an idea that you want to bring to life, then they are the people to contact, the Fierce Female Founders. So if you want that contact information, more information about their program, please let me know. So what are we going to be doing in our space, and what is going to be available for homeschoolers that's new? Well, we're going to start out with some classes. I'm going to start doing some classes there that I'll be teaching, hopefully starting the week of March 24th. That is my planned soft open. And then we'll have a big old kickoff party sometime in April, so we can all get in there and get to know each other. And I want to hear from you guys what you want out of a community center for homeschoolers. So definitely get in touch and let me know. But I'll start with some classes. We're going to have clubs. The classes we're going to start out with a literature class for middle and high schoolers. We're going to do some coding for the middle and high schoolers. For our elementary students, some art and history. I have availability for a blogging and filmmaking class for the older students. We'll have a preschool meetup. So if you're homeschooling with preschoolers and you don't have a co-op or something to get into, and you're exploring the idea of homeschooling, we're going to have a meetup for that on a regular basis. We'll have game days. We're going to have an entrepreneurship club, a crafting club, Lego and robotics club. So all those things are coming up, and they'll be run by the Triangle Homeschool Resource Center. But this is your community space. So if you have a group or you have a class that you want to teach, that you want to bring to the homeschool community, and you don't want to do it in your house, and the libraries don't fit or something like that, then this is your space. So get in touch. We'll be creating a schedule where you can use space and use rooms for a reasonable fee to come in and use the space. So that's what it's there for. So I'm looking for teachers, people who want to bring classes and experiences to the homeschool community. So there's a link in the above this video with the contact information. So click on that link, fill out the contact form, let me know that you want to know about the classes that are coming up, or if you have something you want to teach and you want to bring to the homeschool community. I'm here to help facilitate that. I can help you work out a plan, help you get the word out, and we'll work it out so that you can do that. Hi, Kristen, thank you for joining me. You're going to start homeschooling this summer. Well, this will be great. It'll be a place for you to go and get information, meet other homeschoolers, and see what's out there. And that's exactly what this is for. When you're new to homeschooling, especially, it can be really overwhelming. And you feel like you have to get involved, commit to a group or a co-op or something to really start to meet people. So this is, it'll be a great thing for people who need to find their people, their tribe, and you'll be able to go and just find homeschoolers. So that's the plan, and like I said, we'll have classes. One of the other things I'm really passionate about personally is, giving kids the life skills to kind of deal with today's job market, today's changing, technological times, the changing education landscape. College isn't what it was for our generation, definitely not what it was for the generation before us. So, and the job market isn't what it was. So being in computer science, I experienced it myself with the downturn in like 2008, and something that our family has valued from the very beginning with homeschooling is to give our kids those tools that will help them get through changes in jobs or downturns in the economy, to give them those skills to provide for themselves, to be able to start and run a business so that they have income, they have something to fall back on, with skills, so when the job market is uncertain. So entrepreneurship for kids, just even that mindset brings so much to the community, brings so much to business. Even in the corporate world, having somebody who can think creatively and solve problems outside the box, as they say, it's huge. And it's something that we have an opportunity to do as homeschoolers, because a lot of times those creative thinking skills aren't valued in regular traditional brick and mortar classrooms. So we're going to start out with Entrepreneurship Club. We're going to have lots of programs that just kind of give kids the freedom to explore their interests. We'll be having speakers in to talk about different careers, different ideas, and it'll give kids a chance to be exposed to maybe what they want for their future. And speaking of, future and families and entrepreneurship, I know that there is a huge need for support among working homeschooling moms. If you are working from home or starting a business or, trying to find something that you can do to help supplement your family's income while you're homeschooling so that you can stay home and do this with your kids, we need to support one another. So we're going to be having a lot of networking events, a lot of kind of supportive group kind of things to come into the center and do that stuff together. So I'll be setting up a program so that parents can get together and visit, and the working moms. The problem is when you need to get out of your house or you need to do a conference call and your kids are in the background, what do you do? Where do you go? Or you need to work and your kids need somewhere to do schoolwork, and maybe you want other adults around to kind of help facilitate that. What do you do? Where do you go? So this is going to be a place where we can do those things together. And there is so much power in that togetherness. And I'm really excited about that aspect of the resource center, having that available so that, we can kind of create a network, a support system to help one another learn about, working from home, or learn about starting our own businesses, and finding the resources that are out there to do that. So I'm really excited. If you can't tell, there's going to be a lot of work to do to get this space. It was formerly a retail space and then used by another group. And they were a little rough on the space. So it's going to be under construction for a little while, but we're going to go ahead and get going. If anybody out there has laid flooring, vinyl plank type flooring, and wants to give me some advice or help me out with that, I'd really appreciate it. That's kind of my most immediate need. So we're going to make it a welcoming, warm space. It's going to be your home away from your homeschool. And I just want everybody to come in and feel like, it's theirs, make themselves at home, have a place to go. It's going to be the cheers of the homeschool community, where everybody knows your name. You're going to be able to come and hang out, and no beer, but, we'll have coffee. Definitely all the coffee. So come in, have a cup of coffee, and if you want to stay updated on exactly when we'll be opening and the registration for classes, I wanted to have that up and ready today, but I was traveling with, because we're still momming it, right? Still mom. I was traveling with my daughter for a dance competition this weekend, so I didn't quite get that up and ready the way I wanted to. So if you want to know about the classes, if you want to know about the clubs, if you want to know about networking for working moms, then click that link that I put in the video and send me your email. Just put, building or space or center or whatever in the subject and let me know what you want to hear about, and I'll make sure to shoot you an email as soon as the registration is up and ready. And if you have any other ideas for things you want to do in the space and you want to ask if it's possible or how we can work it out, how we can work scheduling, then drop me a note. And I can't wait to hear from you. I can't wait to start getting together with you all face to face in our space. So I'm so excited. Stay tuned to the page for updates for those classes, for the opening, we'll have a big old kickoff party. I hope that many of you can join us for. And I just welcome y'all. And watch for events. I'll post them on this page. And I can't wait. I can't wait. And thank you all for the support of the website and the Facebook page and Instagram and the events we've had so far, because that has made this all possible. I appreciate it so much. So thank you. Stay tuned. Have a great week, and I'll be in touch real soon with all those classes and opportunities.